everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for another precious metal ramble coming to you from a silver-clad kitchen table, because I have 350 1-ounce bars that I have created that are finally now all done, dusted, and ready to go out to their new owners. As you can see from this beautiful wide shot here, we have a lot of silver that we've been making. So in today's video, I want to tell you about them, about some of my trials and tribulations of making them, and also how we are going to be selling them and where you can get hold of some of these bars if you are interested. So let's just get to an appropriate zoom point. That'll do. A nice full frame of silver. So for those that don't know, I make poured silver backyard bullion. I started by just doing bits of poured silver in my backyard. Then I upgraded to the kitchen hob, where I put a big MDF board down and I made these bars. And back in 2017, I approached the owner of the Silver Forum and said, would you like to have some silver bars made as a little bit of a fun project? And the rest is history. We are now in, gosh, maths, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, the 8th iteration, the 8th year of doing these bars. And I don't often like to blow my own trumpet, but they're going from strength to strength. They're getting better and better every year that we make them, and I'm just super excited to have them all out here to showcase for you all. So for those that don't know about the Silver Forum, they are a fantastic community. I'm a big part of the forum, and you can go and check it out. There's a link in the description box below. In that description box, you'll also find the link to the post on the forum all about these bars. Now, these aren't for general sale right now this minute. You will head over to my website and find nothing there, nothing listed for these bars. That's because they are annual products that are part of collections for customers. So what we offer is people to get the same serial number each year. So that we put the serial number on each one. It comes with a certificate of authenticity with the COA on, the number on the COA as well. And people like to have collections, and there's some really, really cool established members that have got all 8 years so far, and I've got plans in my mind for when we get to 10, which would be 2026, that we would have, is that right? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah, 10. So 10 would be 2026. We're going to do some kind of, like, I think, special reward program for those that have got a full set of all 10 years. I like that idea, and we'll perhaps do some giveaways for anyone who's got all 10, they qualify kind of thing. So that'll be really exciting to do, but we're a ways off that yet. The point is, people like to collect them annually. So we're doing a pre-order right now. So that means that if people on the Silver Forum or here on YouTube community have got these bars from 2023, then now is the time for you to get in touch and to basically purchase your bar for 2024. It's guaranteed for those who've got a bar in 2023, so you can keep your collection going and keep that all together. What we'll then do is, because inevitably every year there'll be some customers who don't want their bars anymore, or who can't take up their bars anymore, or just don't get back in touch with me. Maybe they've just changed their contact details or whatever that happens. And so there will be some bars that were available. So what we always have done in these last few years is we've had the pre-order period where people can go and buy them. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm filming this before I've put the thread together that I've told you I've linked in the description, so I haven't got a date right now to tell you, but there will be about 3 weeks lag, and then we'll open up all the remaining bars to new customers, and I'll publish that here on YouTube, and I'll put also links onto our website where any that are remaining will be able to be purchased on a first come, first served basis. So that's kind of how we've always run it, and it's always been very popular that way round for reasons that I've said. People like to be able to make sure they've got their annual bars all collected and done and dusted. So yeah, that's sort of where we are with the selling. I mean, there's a lot of information in that thread that I will not disseminate here on this video. You can go and see the prices. There are tiers of prices, I would say, for the 1-ounce Silver Forum bars. So we do tiered pricing to help support the forum. It's very important to say that the forum is an incredible community that is run for free for people if they want it for free. But there is also paid memberships on the forum which give you added benefits too. And it's well worth checking out those added benefits because they do offer quite significant discounts on the forum products like these 1-ounce bars. So go and check that out. Now, in terms of our channel bars, a similar thing will apply. We have I will be reaching out to all of our customers from last year who bought these bars and asking if they would like to have them again for 2024. So if you haven't received an email from me about that, then do let me know. And if you are interested, as I said, there are going to be some that will be available inevitably, and those will be put up for sale on our website in due course when they come out. These won't necessarily be quite as, they'll just be first come, first serve basically. And so what I will say is, as and when I hear back from customers, whether or not they're going to take their bars or not, I will be listing ones that are available up on the website. So there'll be a sporadic flow of bars becoming available through the next couple of weeks. So worth checking out on our website. But also just feel free to email me if you want to put yourself on a waiting list. I'll work through a waiting list before I put things up publicly. So just email me. There's easy links in the description box to my email address, byb@backyardbullion.com. In terms of shipping, we ship worldwide, and happy to do that. You know, it's just part of this world right now, the crazy connected world that we're in, and I don't mind sending things internationally. Also, in terms of pricing, so I haven't mentioned prices in this video. As I said, I haven't actually fixed all of the tiered parts of the pricing for the Silver Forum bars. What I will say is that these products are premium products, and I want to share my last kind of 3-4 minutes of this video, some of the sort of reasons why we've changed the way we work and the trials and tribulations of how we work to pour silver. So pouring silver is not ultimately a rocket science. You can pour, you just get silver, you melt it, you put it into a mold, and you make a nice piece of silver. It's actually not that hard. And I'm not trying to sort of belittle the work that I do, but it really isn't that hard. The difficult part of creating products like these is the logistics of the production cycle for perfection. That's a bit of a long-winded way of saying that I want to make these look as good as possible. So you'll notice that all of these have their unique ripple patterns. They have their beautiful stamping, the hand stamping that we've done. And I am somewhat of a bit of a perfectionist. And what I do is I pour these by guesstimation hand weight. And what I mean by that is I don't just put an ounce of silver in a little crucible and chuck it out and job done. I will pour probably, for these 350 bars that we see here today, I've probably poured close to 700, 2-to-1 ratio of bars that go into a mold that then come out too light or too heavy or not pretty enough with the ripples for my taste and liking. So I put a lot of extra effort in to make these bars look as good as they can be. And that's one thing that I've always done. You kind of have to, I think, to set yourself apart from just, as I said, not difficult just to throw some silver in a mold and then stamp it. Well, the stamping's hard. So this is the other thing. It's really not difficult to just like get a press and put a design in a bar. It's what the big refineries do on all of their bars. Handcrafted stuff takes a lot more time, effort, and energy. And the hand stamping element of these bars is not to be underestimated either. So really interesting process to go through, and we have changed up the way that we work in many ways. That I would traditionally have done this project sort of at the beginning of the year, got it all done and dusted and probably released in about April or May, and then we would have moved on to the next project. But I've been working behind the scenes doing all of our annual products for the Silver Forum and for the Backyard Bullion products for the whole year. So now I've got the less arduous task now of just finishing up the products like these, doing some lovely photographs of them, listing them for sale, selling them and packaging them out to customers. I don't have the stress of having to do all of that manufacturing and poured silver production. And that's how it's going to go sort of from here on out, really, in terms of my production of these annual products. I'm still open for business for custom-made stuff. Just look at the size of my hand against the relationship of that big silver background. That puts it in perspective. 350 ounces of silver here. And yeah, so anyway, takes a lot of time, energy and effort. So I will just remind people that these are premium products. They're not investment products. They are here that if you want to help support the Silver Forum, you want to support our channel here and everything that we do on this channel, then these are the kind of things that really go a long way to help that. So yeah, that's where we are. I just want to say a huge thank you again to the Silver Forum and the Silver Forum members for their continued support. When I started this back in 2017, it was a fun, nice idea to do, and no one had done anything like it before. So we were like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. People might quite like that, have their own bars. And it's just grown year on year from there. And the demand for these is just as strong as it was back in the first year of issue. So I feel very humbled that that is the case, and very humbled that the Silver Forum continues their partnership with us. And hopefully long may that continue, and we'll get to the 10-year anniversary, which will happen in 2026, I guess. So this time in 2 years, we'll be seeing how that looks, and we'll have a beautiful array of silver. So yeah, thank you all, and thank you to the members as well, because without the members buying, it wouldn't be possible to do these kind of things and have 350 ounces of silver dwarfing the size of my hands. Look at that. Anyway, we could sit here and look at these beautiful photographs of silver, or this beautiful image of silver, for all day. I will finish with a few photographs that I took, and a huge thank you to all of you out there. If you're in the Cool Kids Club, let me know which of the photographs you're about to see is your favourite of the bunch. It'd be great to hear what you've got to say. And as always, you're super extra special cool. We love you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next video. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.